Hello everyone. This video is going to be about the future of this channel. So not much photography going on. I'm mainly going to be talking about my plans, what I've got, ideas that I've got floating around and that sort of thing. So last week's vlog, well, the vlog before Christmas. I can't believe it's Christmas already. So Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you've had a good day. This was scheduled to go out on Christmas Day if I followed my upload schedule, but I decided to put it out on Boxing Day instead. I hope you don't mind. You know, they say keep to your schedule and that sort of thing, but when I realized this was going out on Christmas Day, I was a bit surprised. So Merry Christmas, and I hope our new year brings some new opportunities for you, myself, and for everyone, especially around all of what is going on in the world at the moment. In last week's vlog, I was up in Scotland. I was photographing some mountain hares, and it was a very long, cold day. And you may have noticed that over the past few months or two, all my videos have been coming from around October. I did that for a specific reason, and that reason is because I've moved from Scotland. So I'm not in Scotland anymore, although I do want to make it a point of saying that Scotland is very important to me. I will be going back as much as possible, but considering the pandemic and everything else, that's going to be the last vlog from Scotland for a little while, mainly because I haven't got the opportunity to travel there, and for obvious reasons, I'm trying to limit moving around too much. I do plan to return to Scotland, hopefully in February or March. It really depends on how the numbers in the pandemic is, if we're allowed to move around more in the new year and that sort of thing, because I don't want to put anyone at risk, even though it means putting a hold on a lot of my plans, which has already happened. I actually moved in October. In the middle of October, there was that 2-week period where I wasn't able to really upload anything, and that's because the weeks before, the 2-3 weeks before, I was out filming as much as possible to get as many vlogs, to get as many pictures as possible, because I knew I was moving. And that sort of meant my editing schedule got knocked on the head, and I couldn't pick up editing again for a week or two while I moved. And that's why there was that very brief lull in my upload schedule in October. So you might be wondering where I am, where I've moved to, and this is the big news and why I decided to make this vlog, is I've moved to Italy, which is really good. I had a lot of plans, but obviously the pandemic sort of picked up again after I moved, and that put a break on most of my plans, which is a bit annoying. But I'm here in Italy because my partner had the opportunity to study a master's degree in a university in Milan, and so there's going to be some wonderful photography happening here in Italy in the near future. So as I said, the pandemic sort of got in the way of my plans a bit. My original plan was to film a load of vlogs in Scotland before arriving, which I managed to do. I was then going to keep up with my 2 videos a week schedule, and in November time I was going to rent a car and explore around where I'm living and the Dolomites as well over a week or two. But then the pandemic picked up in the whole of Europe. We were limited travel and we weren't allowed out. We were in a bit of a lockdown as well. So I didn't get that opportunity at all, and I don't know where I'm going to go with the vlogs for the next few weeks. So I am actually in the city of Como, on Lake Como. So it's a beautiful city. I like it very much for living. I'm struggling a bit creatively, photographically, trying to find pictures, because as you may have noticed in my vlogs, I'm not really a big street photographer. I'm more of a landscape photographer and wildlife photographer. I prefer the natural beauty of the world rather than the man-made beauty. And don't get me wrong, each to their own. Everyone has their own style, and I think I'll give some street photography a go in the near future, because there's not much else to do and I am itching to pick up the camera again. So during the lockdown here in Italy, we're in one of the worst hit regions because we're in Lombardy, which is the one where Milan is. And so up until recently, we've been in quite a heavy lockdown. lockdown, we weren't allowed to leave our commune, which is our town hall. So I couldn't go outside of Como, even to some of the villages up on the hills or around the lake. And that means when we are able to move around and I am able to explore Italy more, top on my priority list is the Dolomite, but that might have to wait until spring, because of the winter season up in the mountains is quite dangerous, and the ski facilities aren't open this year, so that might mean access is a bit more difficult to come by. That's the big headline about the future of this channel. I'm going to be doing more stuff in Italy, further afield in Europe when everything calms down, the vaccine has been distributed, and we are able to travel more freely. My plan is to explore Europe, use this as a base to go to places that I've always dreamt about going, like Slovenia, Croatia, Austria, Switzerland. They're all just around here, so there's so much that I want to go out and explore, and obviously the pandemic's putting a bit of a break on my plans, as it is, I'm sure, on your own plans. I mean, I don't know what you've been up to, so let me know in the comments below if you've had any good projects going on during this difficult period. I'd be interested to see what other people have been doing during your own experiences. So the other thing that I want to talk about is the future of how I make vlogs, and sort of like about where I want this channel to go, because I've been enjoying making these vlogs very much, and there's a lot that I want to do in the future. So one of the things that I want to do is just improve my in the field videos. Editing over the past few weeks has shown me that it's very difficult in the field. I don't know if you've noticed it or not. I've had a lot of problems with when editing the videos together, where I talk about something or I'm taking a picture and I don't like the picture that I'm taking. Well, I say that, but I mean, I like the picture that I'm taking in the moment, but when I edit it, I don't like it anymore. And that does happen with, I'm sure for you as well as me, it does happen. It's a common theme. But I notice, like, when I'm editing, I have to include the picture because I've talked about it, and it's like a sequential recording. So I want to have a bit more freedom in the editing of the vlog. So I want to add a bit more voiceover, a bit more critique, and explain why I don't like an image. This is in particular with like Lochgarten, where, as it turned out, in the moment I was having a great time. I really enjoyed everything. I thought I had a good composition for all of the pictures, but then when I actually sat down and looked at them on the computer, I didn't like any of them really. So I was thinking about making a vlog about why I didn't like any of those images, and about the critique of the composition, because really there's no redeeming factors in anything that I did that day. The only redeeming factor is that I enjoyed myself. I had a really nice time. It was great to be out at sunrise, but I was probably a little bit distracted and not concentrating fully on anything, the vlogging or on the photography. I'm just checking my recording of the audio, because yesterday I recorded this entire vlog and I recorded the audio. So that's another aspect of the vlogs that I want to really improve. It's my audio work. Try and make myself clearer, try and make it sound better. And you know, I'm learning how to sync audio from a lavalier mic to the video that I'm recording. So that's what I'm one of the things that I'm learning. You might have noticed in the last two videos, I created some custom animations for the pictures, and I want to keep improving those as well, and try and make these a bit more interesting and a bit better and a bit more professional looking. This is a whole new area for me, so I'm learning a lot as I go. The other big aspect of my vlogs that I want to change is how I record my wildlife photography vlogs. Because like in the ptarmigan vlog, I didn't actually encounter any birds, and that's because typically when I film vlogs, it's about a day in the field. I record everything that goes on and what have you, and in wildlife photography sometimes you just don't encounter anything. That happens with anyone and any type of animal, not just ptarmigan. I tried filming a mountain hare vlog in the past and I didn't see any mountain hares on that day either. So I want to try and improve how I film wildlife photography vlogs, give more space for me to create a story. And because I'm going to be visiting Scotland on a limited time of 3-4 weeks at a time, I'm going to really concentrate on projects. So that means I'm going to really concentrate on getting ptarmigan pictures for a few days. And instead of it being about a single day out getting ptarmigan pictures, I'll make the vlog about the several days and what I managed to do and how I got the pictures, and create a story about the challenge of getting the pictures that I wanted for that particular species. It also means that I will be able to concentrate on specific landscapes that I'm missing from my portfolio, or compositions that I want to work on more, and do some more location scouting as well. So I think that having that concentrated time to work in Scotland will be really good for my photography. The other aspect that I liked about, I did like the ptarmigan video because of the knowledge that I related to you in the video about all of the behavior that I learned about the animals. So I think I want to create some more educational vlogs, not just like, here I am in the forest, this is a picture. I want to talk about compositions, about behavior for animals, about techniques, tips, technical details, anything like that. I want to create more vlogs, more desk-based vlogs that can dive deep into a specific subject, because in the field it's difficult to explain like what's going on in my head in terms of composition. I do my best, but I've had some questions about compositions, I've had some questions about filters, so I think I want to try and make some vlogs that address specific issues and helps you to improve your landscape photography and wildlife photography and photography in general. And so if you have any ideas for specific videos that you would like to see, please comment below and I'll try and get to them as soon as possible. I've got a whole list of loads of vlogs that I would like to film about different compositional techniques that I use, tips that I use when in the field, bits of gear that I find useful that you may not use, stuff like that, little tips and tricks that I've picked up over the past few years that I think could be useful to you as well. So I want to create some of those sorts of technical, desk-based, with example images and when possible in the field tie-ins, as well as continuing my in the field vlogs where I go out and just spend the day looking for compositions, you know. That's what I started this channel about. It was about inspiring you to go out, and it was about educating you and getting you to have a go with different styles of photography, different ambitions in photography, and you know, it's about photography. That's what this whole channel is about. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. I wanted to talk about the fact that I want to try and improve my vlogs in the way that I film them, in the way that I record them, for audio, the way that I edit them together. I want more freedom to create voiceover and to give you a better insight into photography. I want to create some vlogs about technical aspects, details, compositions, stuff like that might be useful to you. The big news, I'm in Italy now, and I really look forward to going out and getting some pictures of the Italian countryside. I haven't had any opportunities yet, but hopefully soon. If you've stuck around this far, thank you very much for continuing to subscribe to my channel. It's really, really useful. It's helping me pursue more photography. It gives me a lot of motivation. I've learned a lot of new skills, and I really appreciate everyone that has subscribed to my channel. I can't believe it. While I was moving, we hit 250 subscribers and it's still going up, which is brilliant for me. So thank you very much for everyone who is supporting this channel. And if you want to continue supporting this channel, if you could give this video a thumbs up and let me know any ideas in the comments, that would be really great. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider it if you've watched this far into the video. I know it's quite a long way into the video now. Thank you very much for watching. The next one will more than likely be an in the field video around here in the city of Como, on the Lake of Como, somewhere nearby, somewhere within walking distance, as I don't have a car at the moment. I hope you're looking forward to what's coming up. Thanks again, and I will see you on the next one.
Just follow, take everything can find. We stay here until tomorrow. Can't let them win this time.